Hello. Hello and welcome, everyone. Happy 2-2. Did I miss a 2 there? And we've got 2 on as I'm saying that, so that's absolutely perfect. Can we get 2 likes, and then we can match it up there? I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Welcome. It is a beautiful and powerful day. I don't have too long to be on here with you guys. I am preparing for my my big 20-week ultrasound. We have that very shortly here. Hello, Moonai. So I just wanted to pop on real quick because it is a beautiful and powerful day and see how you guys are doing. Check in with everyone. I will be doing the live stream on the Chosen 144 tonight with Pete Sapper. And so I highly recommend that you guys check us out on there. If I can figure out how to do it, I may end up sharing that later on this channel as well. Hello, Eve. But we're going to be on there. I believe it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He already has the video up for people to join and check out the placeholder or whatever you want to call it. Hello, ABC. Happy 2-2 Tuesday. Yes, that was something that I forgot to mention in the 222 Gateway video. And that's the fact that it's happening on a Tuesday. So that's kind of like a little fun extra there. And as we know, today is a really powerful day. Really, the entire year of 2022, I'm feeling as a wrap up for this energy. And so we don't want to hyper focus on today. We want to understand that this 2022 is really the major closeout year for a lot of these energies. But we've been in a huge cycle, this cycle with this the energy of the 2 for the past 22 years. In 2000, we really started this powerful cycle and this gateway of energy. And it's a huge, we've been learning a lot. We've been wrapping up a lot of karma around relationships, right? Around the energy and the understanding of duality. We're actually wrapping up the entire duality paradigm right now, which is really cool. And really moving into this energy of oneness. And we're going to talk about that more. Hello, there's Pete right now, tonight on the Chosen 144. So like I said, I look forward to seeing you guys there. Hello, Jody. Hello, Elvie. Hello, Third Eye Vision. Hello, McKenna. Oh, it's wonderful to see you guys on here. Hello, beautiful Jamie. If you guys haven't checked out Jamie's channel yet, click on her little icon. It'll take you right to the channel. It's amazing. She's amazing. You guys are also amazing. Yeah, it's just great to be here. As more people are hopping on, I'll let you guys know. I told people at the beginning, this is going to be a very brief live. I have my ultrasound coming up in about an hour. So we're going to have to leave very shortly for that. But I wanted to pop on. I wanted to pull some messages from the Starseed Oracle for us today. But just as I said, to remember and keep in mind, the entire year of 2022, we are wrapping up these energies. We are closing out this massive karmic gateway. And we're moving into a whole new timeline for humanity. And of course, a whole new timeline for the 144,000. And those of us who are here assisting at the ground level in this process of bringing heaven to earth. So clear. Yeah, it's not just relative to today, but today is a huge pinnacle. It's like it has the most energetic oomph to it, I guess you could say, as far as these 222 gateway energies. So we're receiving a lot of activations, a lot of downloads today. If you guys checked out, if you missed the live that we did on Sunday, definitely check that out. At the end, we pulled some really powerful cards surrounding this energy. And we got the card for the full system upgrade. All right. And that's really what this energy is. It's we're receiving a full system upgrade right now. We are shifting. There's some powerful shifts going on. Some huge activations of that divine love, these beautiful love and light codes that we're being imbued with right now that are really assisting us in raising our vibration. And with the merging of the masculine and feminine, the merging and the balancing of those masculine and feminine energies. And we see that, of course, evidenced in relationships. So there's a lot of balancing of relationships, our relationships to ourselves, our relationships to others, because we're really being asked to move into this whole new paradigm, right? Where we value ourselves powerfully. And our relationships reflect that, where we only have relationships in our lives that have a mutual sense of respect and that lift us up and that help us to move forward, right? It's that energy. We're very much looking into that energy of you are who you hang with. Who do you surround yourself with? Who do you share your energy with, right? And where does your energy exist, right? Where are the places that you go? Like, it's really taking responsibility for our energy. We're being asked to level up in a big way right now, but we're being supported every step of the way in doing so. Hello, Solomon. Welcome. Hello, Sophie. Yeah, it's very likely. I mean, obviously, there are medical reasons why we feel sick, Sophie, but also there's a great purge happening right now because there's so much powerful energy coming in. So just take really good care of yourself. All right. Obviously, if like, we don't give medical advice on here. We always say, if you feel you need medical attention, go seek it. Right. But also, just take really, really good care of the body, because our physical bodies are struggling to adapt to all of these changes that are happening on an energetic level right now. Hello, Ethereal Vixen. Oh, I love that name. That's great. Hey, Rosie Marie. Oh, yeah, we got everyone hopping on right now. First card out, Empathic Starseed. Energy sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So basically just what we've been talking about, right? What energies do you surround yourself with? Are you energetically sovereign, right? Do you know how to prevent yourself from picking up on from absorbing other people's energies? Can you hold those firm energetic boundaries? Are you taking on things that don't belong to you? Are you ready to let go of what's not yours? So we're really being asked. I mean, it's kind of beyond asked at this point. We have to. It is imperative that we understand how to manage our energy. And I am putting together a course on that right now, which will be, I'm not sure if it's going to be released pre or post baby. But because it's just so important for us to understand. And I think that some of this stuff is stuff that Pete and I are going to be doing some more collaborations here. And I think we're gonna touch on this energy and this, because it's so important to know and understand how to manage your energy, how to be energetically sovereign, right? Because we are like sponges as empaths. And we did come here to help transmute a lot of these energies, but we have to know and understand how to do that. And if you guys actually want more on this, I believe it was a live stream that I did. I think it's under the lives category. Lives or dailies, and it's how to stop from absorbing what's not yours, or something like that. You'll know by the title, but we got really into this energy, and we got into this energy of attachment and detachment, this energy of how we absorb something that's not ours when we own it, right? When we identify with it. There's a lot that we talked about in that video that I feel being very relevant right now. And so with all of these massive energetic upgrades going on, and all the upheaval that this causes in the collective, we want to be really, really sure that we're holding our energetic boundaries firm. And we're receiving those beautiful high vibrational, hello, Tommy, energies, but we're not picking up all of those lower vibrational energies that the collective is releasing. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north, and trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. All right, so there's this energy of divine timing in the air right now. And we're going to feel this going all the way through to that conjunction of Jupiter and Neptune. All right, so we're really being asked to trust the timing in our lives right now. And to rid ourselves of this notion that the time to do the things that we came here to do is running out. Like, we don't have enough time. And this is something that I've struggled with personally as well. This whole energy of, I should be further along. I should be doing more. Like, I have all of this stuff that I want to do, all of these ways that I want to assist the collective. And I'm failing because I'm only so far yet, right? And we're only getting older, right? It's all of that old programming. The timing is perfect. Trust your timing, right? That you're being the operative word there. Trust your timing. Your timing is yours. Don't compare your timing to somebody else's. You know, don't look at somebody who's, say, like in their early 20s and they're already doing all of this stuff that you thought that you would be doing, and you're still kind of like, you're still in the healing process, or you're still working through some stuff. Don't compare yourself to other people. Thank you for that generous donation, Rosie Marie. You're much appreciated. Hello, Johnny. Exactly. It is. That's the ego that compares us to others. And we will compare ourselves right out of our purpose. We will compare ourselves right off of our path. All right. We cannot put that pressure on ourselves. Everybody has a different trajectory. Everybody has a different timeline. Everybody has a different mission. Do you realize hello, Sharon, if it's taken you 20 years, 30 years, 40 years to do a certain amount of healing work, hello, bad influence, how much positive energy you've put into the collective through all of that work that you've done, all of that healing that you've done, that's massive. How is that any less important than somebody else and something that they might be doing? That is a powerful service. Oh, Ethereal Vixen 33 is a magical number. That is a beautiful, beautiful year. That's a master number right there. Yeah, exactly. We all thought we would be further along, but what does that really mean? We are exactly in the right place at exactly the right time. Everything is unfolding just as it is meant to. Hello, Liquid Fire. I missed you there. So trust it. Trust it. Trust it and go with it. You have all the time in the world to do. You are doing what you came here to do. You always have been. That's the thing, is we're always asking, what's my purpose, right? Why am I here? What am I meant to do? Hello, Lainey. Hello, Tara. You're doing it. You've always been doing it. From the moment that you were born, you could do nothing else. All right? You are absolutely perfect, and you always have been. All right, so just keep going. Just keep moving forward. And if you need to go backward in order to move forward, then do that too. All right, there's no trajectory. It's not a straight line. Our evolution, our growth, it moves all around, right? We can't even call it a certain shape, because it has no specific trajectory. We're just moving within whatever, right? Where this is, as you see, sort of these hand movements right here, right? And we're moving back and forth and around. We are always swapping timelines. We're moving in and out of realities constantly. But this all gets us to exactly where we're meant to be. So know that, understand that, trust that, feel that right here. All right. Hello, Heart Rhythm Healing. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So just know that and trust that, and know the best way to find in your path is to be exactly who you are. That's it. Your path, the way that you find your purpose, is to find yourself. So if you're in the process of finding yourself, I don't care how long you've been in this process. Remember, it's essentially lifelong, right? You are on your path. You are living your purpose. The more you connect deeply with yourself, the more you let go of everything that is not you, the more aligned you become, the more you embrace your weirdness, just as this card says. That's the key to everything. Embracing what makes you special, embracing what makes you unique, embracing what makes you you. There can be no other you. All right? So this is just, and we talk about this all the time because it's so important, right? You're not here to be Susan. You're not here to be Tara, right? You're not here to be Johnny, unless you are Tara or Johnny. You're here to be you. So stop worrying about them. Stop trying to, once again, we go back to that energy of comparison. Stop trying to put yourself to make yourself fit in somebody else's box. All right? That's not for you. Find your own. Hello, Sharon. Yes, be inspired by others. Gravitate toward those that you resonate with, that you admire, right? But give yourself permission to be you. If nothing else today, Spirit wants you to give yourself permission to be you. Unapologetically, completely authentically you. All right? That is what leads you to everything else. And trust in your timing. Trust how long it's taken you, right, to embrace you. And know that everything, as long as you stay energetically sovereign and you continue to listen to the calling of your own soul, to embrace your true north, to embrace your weirdness, to be unapologetically yourself, you're always going to be right on time for everything. And this is also a specific message for those of you who have been worried because something isn't developing or happening. Right? You've been trying to create or manifest something and it's not coming through. Trust in the timing. There's a reason. There's a reason. Don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. Don't focus on what you can't do. Focus on what you can do. Right? What we do ultimately is we work to remove can't from our vocabulary altogether. Exactly. All in divine timing. Hello, heart rhythm healing. Yes. All right. On the back, we have, or on the bottom of the deck here, we have all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. And this is once again, right? We're talking about all paths, right? All of these different paths, all of these different possibilities. Doesn't matter which one you choose. They all lead you to the same destination ultimately. They're all going to lead you home. So don't worry. This is a reminder. Don't spend your time worrying that you've chosen the wrong path. There is no such thing as the wrong path. They all lead home. Learn to choose with your heart. When you choose with your heart, there is no wrong anyway, right? But you will always be guided toward your true north. We talk about this all the time. Your heart is the compass that leads you to your true north. And once again, we have the energetic sovereignty and inner authority. So there's really this energy. And this is one thing, too, that we're really being called to embrace more and more as we step into the energies of this 222 gateway. We really embrace the shifts and the activations that are coming through, right? And this is the understanding. What is that inner authority when it relates to your intuition? It's trusting yourself above all else, right? Like you can come on here, you can listen to everything that I have to say, but ultimately you make your own choice. You make your own decision. You come to your own conclusions. You embrace your own truth, right? Things that different people say can help to influence, or they can help to open and expand your mind. But ultimately, it's always you that makes the decision. It's always you that knows the right answer. And what I mean by right is right, what's right for you. All right? You are the only person. Turn your gaze within. You have it all within you. You have all of the knowledge. You have all of the wisdom within yourself. Hello, Tar. So take everything that everybody else says with a grain of salt. Compare it with your own inner knowing. We're really learning how to trust our own ability to discern, our own ability to digest, our own ability to know. All right, what else do we have coming out here? All right. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. So there's that purging energy, Sophie, that we were talking about, right? The purging, the releasing, the letting go. These are those old cycles that we are wrapping up, right? These old cycles of codependence, these old addictive cycles, these toxic relationships and these toxic patterns of thinking and being. We're releasing those, and it has let God in at the end here. And we also have Star Family on the bottom of the deck here. You're a part of a team of souls, call, and support. So it's very clearly here, if you are in this process of attempting to surrender and you're struggling, right? Call in God, call in your soul family, your star family. They want to help. They're here to offer you assistance today and every day, right? But especially today, like your ability to connect with them is so strong. Your ability to connect with yourself is so strong. So really take advantage of that. And allow yourself, this is the energy right here, right? We're being asked to fall into the unknown. We're being asked to free fall right now, okay? To let it all go. To stop attempting to control. Because that's what the loosen your grip, right? This energy is all about control, that need, that desire to control things. That's where a lot of these coping mechanisms come from. A lot of these addictions even. right? Even on a base level, when we're talking about, like, say, for instance, we're talking about substance addiction or addiction to people, addiction to anything, right? We're trying to control how we feel. And we're trying to control outer circumstances so that we can have a sense of stability within. So let that go. Trust it. Trust in God. Trust in source, spirit, creator, whatever it is that you want to say. We're really being called to have that sense of trust moving forward. To know that we are cared for, to know that we are guided. And I think that's a matter of opinion, Tar. Some people, if you listen to Dolores Cannon's work, she says that we begin as animals and then we progress to humans. So I don't know that you go backwards like that. It's possible. I mean, karma, we experience, we reap what we sow. It is, of course, a judgment to say that everyone who eats animals, tortures animals. I would not agree with that personally. It's to each his own. I mean, I know, for instance, something interesting that I've learned about a lot of vegans who get pregnant. I'm learning a lot about pregnancy right now, is that they end up eating meat because the baby needs that protein. There's a lot of vegans who have become non-vegans as a result of their pregnancy. And there's a lot who haven't, but there's many who have. Our body needs different things in order to survive. We were made and designed to take advantage of, we're omnivores, right? We eat it all. Should we be doing that consciously? Yes. As we begin to ascend higher toward the fifth dimension, are many of us being called to eat lighter foods, right? To eat more living foods, plants, fruits, all those sorts of things? Absolutely. But the interesting thing that and this is totally a tangent here, but for some reason I'm wanting to get into it a little bit. The interesting thing here to note, though, is that in order for us to live, we must eat living things, right? Even a plant is a living thing. A blade of grass is a living thing. All right. So we must consume life in order to have life. I mean, as we continue to ascend, there is a point where we literally are taking in the prana and living off of that prana, that life force energy. And I personally can't wait to get to that point. I'm a long way away right now. But, we must take in life force. In one way or another, it just comes in all different types of forms. Most people find animals to be cuter and cuddlier than a blade of grass, right? But it all has a consciousness. And it's all about the way that we honor the life force that we're taking in, right? The native peoples, they ate animals, but they honored them. It was a very sacred process. That's the energy that we're missing in everything that we do, right? Is that sacredness, that honoring of the sacredness. But the most important thing to remember is that we don't judge other people's paths, right? If I say you do this and this is going to happen to you as a result of you doing this, you doing this is bad, right? That's my judgment. That's my perception. What my job is to allow everyone to have their experience and to not judge that experience, right? And not try to intervene with that experience. Allow people to continue to travel their path. This is something that we get into a lot in the spiritual community. This is a huge pothole that we encounter when we judge each other and the ways that we're living, and we say, well, you're spiritual if you do this, you're not spiritual if you do that, right? This is the righteous way to live. This is the non-righteous. Where have we seen those energies before? In fundamentalist religions, evangelical religions, right? This energy of judgment is never productive. We live by example. You know what I mean? We can be that example and we can show other people and hope that they follow, but we really want to be careful. We want to be very careful of falling into judgment of others and attempting to instruct other people on how to live their path. Hello, Wildflower. On here, we give some guidelines. I pass along some messages. I pass along some of my interpretations. And remember, like I said, this is all my personal perspective, just as some are sharing theirs, right? And then, like I said, this is where you get to decide what to do with that. And I have zero judgment on what that decision is. Exactly. We're all on our own trajectory. We are all, but we're here to just support each other in whatever way it is that we're here to experience that journey. And we're all going to experience it differently in our own timing. All right, let's see. What do we want to close with here? We're going to close with a Star Temple Oracle card. And so this is a great example of one thing that we're moving out of, right? It's the energy. This 222 energy also represents duality. So we're working with the balancing of the masculine and feminine. We're working with the balancing of opposites. We're working with the energy of polarity and polarization and how to move out of that. So polarization is this is right and this is wrong, right? This is the black and white thinking. We're moving back into the energy where we understand that most of life is lived in the gray, right? Where we don't have to hover from one extreme to the other. This energy of extremities is what's caused so much division. We're healing that division. We're seeing it in stark contrast right now, right? But we're here to heal that division. We're here to merge those polarities and understand two extremes are just two different sides to the same thing, right? Two different sides of the same coin. Clear. All right, one closing card here, and then I got to be on my way, you guys, from the Star Temple Oracle. The fallen star shame. I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. So we're being called today to release the shame, to release anywhere where we feel ashamed to be who we are. Remember, we talk about this all the time, this understanding, this quote, right? That guilt is feeling sorry for something I've done, feeling bad about something I've done. Shame is feeling bad about something I am. And so that's why this energy of shame is so, hello, Pamela, is so toxic, right? It's so counterproductive. Nothing dims your light faster than shame. Let's put it that way. All right. And some of us, a lot of us, we carry out so much shame. And it influences everything that we do. It influences our ability. Remember that card. Remember we talked at the beginning of this reading about the importance of being who you are. If you're ashamed of who you are, it's essentially impossible for you to be and embrace who you are and be who you are in the world. And as we said, that is the key to finding your purpose and finding your path, to embracing your light. Hello, Stacy. Hello, be empowered. All right, so the shame, it's got to go. So we're being given a powerful opportunity to heal that shame, to release that, to let that go. That's not yours. Remember the first card, absorbing what's not yours. That's not yours. That doesn't belong to you. Let it go. Put it down. All right? There is nothing to be ashamed about. There is not one iota of you that is shameful, that is worthy of your shame. All right? You are beautiful. You are full of light. You are full of love. You are pure. You are radiant. And if you guys want any assistance working through this energy, please reach out to me. All right? This is part of what I do. This is part of what I assist with. So today we're really being called to embrace our light, to embrace our beauty, and to release and hand over to God, right? To the guides, to our angels, anything and everything that causes us to feel this sense of shame. And to really understand that most of the time this was impressed upon us, right? We didn't decide, oh, this thing about me is wrong. This thing I did was bad, right? This way that I am is unnatural. Somebody else told us that. Hello, Dawn, and welcome. Let's see. Hold on. I'm not sure. Dawn, email me if you want a personal reading. I do those. We're not going to be able to get into that today, but my email's in the description box below, Dawn. All right. I'm not sure what I was saying there, but yeah. It's time to heal that. It's time to know that somebody taught you that. That's what we mean by that wasn't yours. Somebody taught you that because they were taught that. All right, that has to do with their own fears. That has to do with their own insecurities. That's not yours to carry, so put it down. All right, today is a day to set ourselves free. It's a day of liberation. It's a day where we get to choose that new timeline, that new trajectory, right? Where we get to put all these energies, all these thoughts of being unworthy, right? And all the ways that this manifests in our lives and our interactions with others, we get to put that to bed. We get to choose something different. So really today, when we have this powerful manifestation and creation energy, where we are powerfully choosing that timeline, pay attention to everything that you think, say, do, especially do, right? Because everything that you do is your choice. That is showing and speaking to the universe what it is that you desire. That is, imagine yourself stepping onto and merging into that new timeline today. So with everything that you do today, think, is this the timeline I want to be on? Is this best representing the me that I'm ready to be? Right? Are these thoughts creating the world that I want to live in? Pay really close attention to that today. All right? Love yourself, love your inner child fiercely. And come and join Pete and I tonight for the 2, however many twos we got there, live that we're going to be doing, because I think it's going to be really awesome. We come up with some great stuff when we put our two heads together, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing some of you guys there. I'm so grateful to everyone who has hopped on right now, and it is about that time for me. So I will see you, many of you, most of you, hopefully later tonight. Bye, guys.